Hey, I'm Matt, and welcome to the Mr. Maple Show.
And I'm Tim. We really appreciate you watching today's video. Today, we've been listening to those comments you've been posting, asking for more conifer content. So today, we've got an amazing conifer for you, Calocedrus, Berrima Gold.
Hey, if you like this kind of thing, like, subscribe, and share. If you like conifers, just let us know in the comments below. We'll be doing more conifer content. We hope you enjoy this. We've got a lot of fun things lined up as far as conifers, and this is one of our favorites. So we're really excited about this video. This is a dwarf conifer. It's going to provide a lot of color in that garden.
And if you like this conifer or conifers in general, make sure you sign up for our weekly emails. We're adding so many neat conifers to every 10 at 10. You'll definitely want to check that out.
Yeah, if you look around the Facebook groups lately, you'll know this tree's getting popular. It's been getting shared a ton. Everybody's been giving it some love in that winter garden because it's hard to miss it in the winter garden, quite frankly. It's one, if you've got it in the garden, you're going to be taking pictures of it and bragging on it.
Yeah, Berrima Gold goes through some amazing color changes. This is one that really has a nice upright habit, but often starts off this lighter yellow, and then as the winter approaches and gets more and more intense and intense and intense, and that's where it gets that golden color name from.
Yeah, it'll actually get some orange hints to it. The bark is actually quite nice in the sun. It gets a little bit more reddish tint to it, which really accents that yellow color really nicely. This is an incense cedar, so it actually has a great fragrance to it. So if you ever pinch an incense cedar, you can kind of smell it, and it actually has more of that kind of intense evergreen smell that you think of with conifers. But it's a really nice smell. I mean, that could be a scent right there, and just a lovely plant. I mean, I think it's one that you're going to love not only for the color, but definitely for the smell.
So here we have an up close look at the foliage on Berrima Gold. That gold color on those prawns are just amazing.
Yeah, I love this one for its intense yellow. You know, we're in February here of 2022, so we're about to get into spring pretty soon. These are starting to activate a little bit. Soon they'll be throwing on a little bit of green, but you also get some bright red bark to them, which is quite nice. And just a lovely smelling incense cedar, especially in the spring. Now we do have these in the 3 gallon right now, as well as in the 1 gallon.
I'm just a sucker for this yellow foliage. I think you just can't use enough yellows in the landscape. And this is such an intense color during the winter that I think this is a plant that's going to really add a lot to that winter landscape and garden.
I love that spring flush on these where you kind of get some like pinkish red tones to the bark, and then that like almost pinkish yellow on the new growth. It's a time frame where it just really looks interesting. It's a super nice conifer year round, but I think that is one of the more shock and awe times to look at it.
What color do I love? If you've been watching our videos, you know I love the color yellow. And the reason I do it in the landscape is because it brings out all the other colors. So this is an excellent tree to put out in the landscape to contrast against your greens, your reds, and when you put the yellows out in the landscape, they make you see every shade of green. And that's one of the reasons why they're so important, because they provide that dynamic contrast, and you get that on an evergreen with Berrima Gold.
Yeah, this is a smaller overall conifer at around that 6 foot, even in 10-year size frame, but just a lot of color. I mean, this is one that's going to go out in that winter garden and really stand out. So it's one that you're going to enjoy for that. But I love it in containers. I love it for the spring garden. I love it for pairing with Japanese maples because that intensity is just quite unique. So Berrima Gold is from Berrima Bridge Nursery in Australia. You may have heard us talk about them recently. We did our Berrima Bridge, Acer palmatum Berrima Bridge video. This is a great plant that has that golden yellow, and it works zone 6 through 9. So I do recommend some shade in those hotter zones on the late day shade, but an excellent one to bring that color, especially into the hotter climates.
Yeah, I really like this one just because of that yellow color. I mean, I can't say that enough. This is one that I think is very unique, very different for an evergreen. Contrasts really nicely against some of those blue conifers as well, and some red Japanese maples. This is one that's really special that I think deserves a place in your garden.
Yeah, we're shooting this video of February of 2022, so these sizes are indicative of that time frame. If you're watching this a year from now, our sizes may be larger or smaller. Now, we actually have this in a 1 gallon, but we also are standing in front of a section of 3 gallons, so we do have some 3 gallons of this. Hey, thanks for watching our quick look at Berrima Gold. We hope you enjoy this conifer content. If you do, you can always reward us by like, subscribing, and sharing. We greatly appreciate that. As always, these videos are just the beginning of the conversation. So you can continue that conversation in the comment section below. We greatly appreciate that. We also love recommendations for future videos. So if you have gardening questions that you'd like for us to address, put that in the comment section below. If you're watching this at the premiere, that's a great time to live chat us. We are airing videos almost daily at 9 a.m. So if you catch the premiere on there, normally Tim or I or Brian, or sometimes all three of us are there in that live chat premiere. So definitely take full advantage of that as a great way to reach out to us. We hope you love this. God bless and have a great day. Hey, I just wanted to remind everybody about our giveaway. All you have to do to be entered is like, subscribe, and share to our YouTube channel, and then post in the comment section below, "I dig Mr. Maple." And that's going to enter you to win. You can enter under every single video. So just a reminder, every single video is a chance to win. We're getting very close. We're creeping up on it pretty fast. We're going to hit 8,000 pretty soon. And when we do, we're going to select some people to win this hat. If this is a popular thing, we may be doing more. Get involved.